Hey guys, today we're going to talk about the topic, how to know if he has a girlfriend. So maybe you met a guy and you really like him, things are going great. You're seeing him, maybe you're hooking up with him, and maybe you want to take things more serious, but there's something a little off about him, And you might be thinking, does this guy have a girlfriend? Well, I am going to share with you guys 8 different signs that this guy most likely has a girlfriend. Now, I really want to throw in a warning that just because he has one of these signs or 2 of these signs doesn't necessarily mean that he for sure has a girlfriend. But if he has the majority of these signs, so say he has like 6 of the 8 signs, it's pretty likely he has a girlfriend. So do kind of judge for yourself and take this advice with a grain of salt. Okay, it's not black or white. Use your judgment for your own situation. All right, let's get right into the most obvious signs that this guy has a girlfriend. So the first, and this is the most number one sign that he has a girlfriend, and also it's just a red flag in general. If a guy is doing this, it definitely means he's talking to other women, whether or not he does actually have a girlfriend. And that is guarding his phone. Very, very guarded of his phone. He will never ever let you see what apps he's on, who he's messaging, who he's texting, and purposely keep the phone like this to you all the time, okay? Treats his phone like it's a safety deposit box with millions of dollars in it and you're a gold digger or something. That's how he's treating it. So if you notice that he does this, there is a chance that he could have a girlfriend and that's who he's messaging, or he's, just really just going a little crazy on all the dating apps. Bad. This is bad. If you see this, you are here and he is here and he is like this, that's very bad. That is a huge red flag. Also, he will have passwords, and for instance, let's say you guys hang out and he takes a shower. He takes the phone with him into the into the bathroom to take a shower. That's not necessarily like, oh my god, you're guarding your phone. Like, little things like that you'll notice is he has his phone on him like literally all the time. He will never ever leave it absent or facing up so that you can see the notifications, basically is what I'm saying. Next huge sign, and this actually happened to me, is he randomly deletes you, like on Facebook or on Snapchat or on any kind of social media that you guys are in contact on. This happened to me. I was talking to a guy. I didn't even meet this guy actually. I was trying to meet this guy, but he kept randomly deleting me and then re-adding me on Snapchat, and I was kind of confused at that time. This was a few years ago. I was like, what is going on with this dude? Like, does he keep getting new phones or does someone hack his phone? And then it just kind of clicked that Buddy has a girlfriend. Like, a bunch of other stuff happened, which I'm going to get into. But yeah, if he keeps randomly adding and deleting you, it's because most likely he's already with a woman and she saw you on the Snap or Facebook or whatever, and she's like, why are you talking to that girl? Are you interested in her? Are you cheating on me with her? Like, that's probably what's going on. And then he's like, no, nothing's happening. And she's like, well, you better delete her. You have no reason to be talking to this girl. And so he does while she's there. And then when he's away from her, he will re-add you again. Low key, right? That's what's happening there. Huge sign. Another huge, and this is like a huge sign, is avoiding bringing you back to his place. That's a really, really bad sign. A lot of women, they might be like, well, maybe he's embarrassed of his place. Maybe his place is a dump. And if guys want to get laid, they're gonna get laid, and they just, they don't care where it is. Could be in an alley. So that's a really low deterrent, or that's something that's not really gonna prevent them from trying to get laid. But something that would is that their wife or their girlfriend is at their place. So if they totally just avoid always bringing you to his place, he's like, let's go to your place, let's go to a hotel. Like, I've even had guys who were just renting a room basically with like random people that bring me to their place, and they didn't care, and it was like a total dump. It was like borderline crack shack, and they didn't care because they knew they were getting laid. So don't think to yourself, oh, this guy's just embarrassed. Like, sometimes that might be the case, but it's actually way more likely that he has a girlfriend or a wife at home. Next is randomly canceling plans. Don't you guys hate when that happens? When you literally just get basically stood up, not necessarily stood up, but they just literally cancel like last minute right before you guys are supposed to hang out. Again, this happened to me with that same guy that kept adding and deleting me. So I had made plans with this guy to actually literally hook up, not even like date, just like hook up. So I mean, that's huge incentive for a guy to hang out with you and make plans with you, right? The night of when we were supposed to hang out, he messaged me probably like an hour before we were supposed to meet and literally was like, made up the dumbest excuse ever. It was so dumb. I couldn't even like get over it. I was like, you know, if you're gonna lie, come up with like a better, more believable lie. He was like, oh, I just got back from a trip to Arkansas, or I don't even know, wherever he was. Why would someone go to Arkansas? I don't know. Whatever. No offense to people from Arkansas. And he was like, yeah, my grandma's here and she just, you know, she wants me to talk to her about my trip. What? So that's why he canceled the plans, and I was just like, oh my god. Like, then that's when everything clicked in my head. I was like, this dude is not single. There is no way that this guy's single, especially after that circus show of a lie that he just like tried to actually play off like it was for real and the truth. So yeah, that's another huge sign. It's like literally randomly canceling plans. Yeah, we're gonna meet up. It's gonna be a great time. Da da da. They set everything up, the time, the place. It seems solid. They're like, you know, yeah, it's gonna happen. All of a sudden, boom, canceled, right? Last minute. It's cause their wife or their girlfriend wanted to go do something with them. Another huge sign is more than one Facebook account or social media account. And this is a pretty common way for guys to kind of lead separate lives, cheat on their girlfriends or wives without them finding out, because they have a completely separate account, social media account for all of their sad hoes. Okay, they have like their snack accounts and then their main course account. So that's actually really red flag in general. Like, why do you need 8 Facebook accounts? That's kind of a little bit sketchy in the first place. So if you do see that this guy has like 5 different Facebook accounts, could be a sign that this guy's like a chronic cheater or something. Not necessarily 100%, but another big sign is he just wants sex. Sex, booty calls. Guys cheat because they're not sexually satisfied in the relationship that they are in. So that's what they're looking for outside of a relationship, is just sex. They already have a woman to talk to share conversations with, to spend time with, to do all the other things that are involved in a relationship with somebody. It's just the sex that they're looking for. So if that's literally all they want, they text you only at 2 in the morning for a booty call. They meet up with you, have sex, and leave. They have no interest whatsoever in spending any extra time with you or getting to know you or even like have a conversation. There's a good chance that they're already involved in a committed relationship with their wife or their girlfriend. So desperation just for sex, huge focus on just sex. And another huge sign, and this again is not like just because he has this one sign means that he is taken, but it's just something to take into consideration and bring all of these signs together, okay, and see how many he has, is that he's hard to get a hold of after work. So all day at work, he's texting you, flirting, whatever, then all of a sudden 5 o'clock hits, boom, ghosted for like all night. Well, guess who he's with in the evening, spending time? His wife or his girlfriend. So that's something else to keep in mind. Oh, and the last sign is you just have a feeling. Something seems off. Usually your gut feeling is correct. Your gut is basically your subconscious mind, and your subconscious mind is aware of way more information than you are actually conscious of. So it's really good at gathering all the information that you need and giving you a general feeling of what is actually going on and the truth. It's really good at sniffing the truth out in situations. So do pay attention to your gut and your intuition. Now, this is a way to kind of confirm that this dude has a girlfriend. Obviously, if you ask him, he's gonna lie. So what I want you to do is prepare yourself and Google the signs of lying. Yes, I'm telling you to Google signs of lying, but I'll just run through some really quick signs for you real quick. Is when you see that someone's lying, they will have body language signs that they will do unconsciously to cope with the fact that they're lying. So one of them is a mouth cover. Another one is a nose touch, eye rub, neck scratch, change in breathing, fingers in mouth, head position changing quickly, or they stand very still, like statue still, feet shuffling, holding a stare without blinking, so very unnatural stare. Those are some signs that someone's lying. So when you meet this guy in person, like come up pretty close to him and point blank ask him without even giving him any heads up that you're going to be doing this. Just be like, do you have a girlfriend or a wife? And watch what they do. and then see what their reaction is. They're probably going to deny and be like, no, I don't. But watch all their body language. Basically, if they're fidgety, if they're doing anything weird, probably means they're lying, because it's their body's way of expressing that they're lying without them having to actually admit it. Their body reveals the truth. So they're going to deny it first, but then get them to keep talking and keep denying it so that you can see if they're going to exert any of these signs. One way is, I actually found that when men lie, they actually look scared. I don't know why, but they have like an expression of fear in their eyes. So really look at the expression in their eyes. If they are telling the truth, they're not going to be fearful. They're going to look genuine and honest and authentic, and they're going to look like they're trying to tell you the truth and tell you what's going on, and they're like, you can just feel it. It's an energy. But if they're lying, it's a fear. You can feel the fear, and they'll feel like they're drawing away from you almost. They might not physically be drawing away from you, but you can feel it energetically. And then be like, well, you did this, you canceled these plans, you don't text me ever after 5 o'clock. Why do you randomly add and delete me? Just go through all these signs and see what their response is, okay? And you're going to be able to tell real quick if they're lying or if they're not. Because I don't think that there's any other real way to figure out if they have a girlfriend unless you literally stalk him, okay? Unless you literally go to his house and look in the windows, which is like, no, you do not want to do that. You're going way too far at that point, and honestly, at that point, it's kind of a waste of your time and energy if you have to go that far to see if someone has a girlfriend or not. So that, I think, is a great way to kind of cut to the chase and just directly figure out if they are single or not. And of course, if they aren't, bye. Like, you don't have time for this person. Even if you're in love with them, what makes you think that he's not going to do the same thing to you? You got to ask yourself that question, right? But at least you'll know the truth and you'll get to the bottom of this. If you guys have any relationship questions, please DM me on my Instagram at lyrascotchz. I would love to make a video for you guys to answer your questions. So thanks so much for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!